Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Hank from Wizards Dan, and yes, finally, I got my real pledge. Oh man, finally I can open all 4 cases of my boxes. So let's just get right in. I've traded lots of cards at Gen Con, but I still have, I think, 5 more uniques that I need for my playset. And of course, I got my playset, but I'm also intending to make a set, to put it in my binder, you know. And I'm gonna have that for my collection. Okay, so I'm not gonna wait because I've already done that episode. So let's just go right in to the first pack here. From the left side, as usual. Okay, here we go. Iron Shackles. Flood. Bridge Troll. Yeah, you remember there's going to be like a curio. Not in this section, but there's going to be a one that says, it says Eric's Curiosa game, but there's actually a curio that says Eric's Curio game. And there you could get one of these so in the comment section, so make sure you check them out. So for the first rare, we got Real Revenant. Not bad. Pair of the Bats, Blizzard, Nomance, Mad Dash, Old Sand Anchorman. We're actually talking at Gen Con, like me and Zalen was talking about how Old Salt Anchorman is actually pretty good because nearby allies can't be moved by enemy spells and abilities. This means that you can't force move it either, which includes spells like Bury and Submerge. So, Drown. So it's actually pretty good. Border Militia, Royal Dromedary Sleep, Rowing Monster, and a Lone Tower. Let's put it like that. Okay. Second pack. Japan is so hot. When I came back from Indianapolis, I thought I was gonna melt. It was so hot. It's like 38 degrees on average. So we got Sky Baron. Sky Baron is pretty good. If you combine it with cards like Bottomless Pit, you can probably like completely, oh I got a foil, completely deny all airbornes. Snow Leopard, Dispel, Amazon Warriors, Extinguish, Boil, Unravel, and first foil, we got the Drought, the Dead Horse. There's lots of horses in this set. There's also, what was that? Flood. Flood also has some horses getting caught in the flood. Again, we got a remote desert for the basics. So no uniques yet. I got another foil. Gyro Hippogriffs, Backstab, Unlimited, and Mordric Drew is good. I was still missing one card of this, so I'm actually really happy to get that. Now I don't need to collect that anymore. Mortality Teleport, Scent Hounds, Highland Clansman, Wild Boar, Skur Zombie, and for our first elite foil, we got Magnetic Muzzle. Really nice. I'm still trying to think of what I can use it for something, but I can't really think of it right now. It's really hard. Lizard, Overpower, and a Summer River. So I think Gen Con was a really fun event. I have to say it was awesome. I hope we get another event like that. Okay, for first unique, I think this is the first unique, so we got Tadpole Pool. I have multiples of those, so I don't need it anymore. Swamp Buffalo, Dead Knight, Protrusion Cavalry, Sandstorm, and Pirate Ship, and a flood. I was talking about that right now. About the dead horses. Yeah, so a Drought and Flood. You get the horses all drawn down. Nice. So looks like we're getting only 2 foils yet. So maybe we're gonna get the foils on the left for this one. I don't know. Let's see. Let's check him. Oh no, I have another one, magnetic puzzle. So I guess we are getting lots of the foils already. On the left side. Left side. Come on, foil Philosopher's Stone. I hope I can get one of those. Oh, we got another foil, so I guess it was foil heavy on the left. Okay, meteor shower, awesome. See, I wish, this was one of the cards that I didn't have before Gen Con, and I wish, I could have gotten the pledge, so I could have just collected this instantly, and I didn't have to hassle getting all my playsets. Midnight Rogue, Sandstorm, Dead Knight Demon, and Fade. Awesome. Fade is also a very interesting card, It's like, if you have those gestures, I forgot what it was called, the water minion that it forces the nearby avatar to discard a card, and you use it on that. You can just keep your enemy's avatar discarding cards. So it's actually it's pretty interesting. I'll say it's an okay card at this point. And it has cantrip, so it's pretty useful. Digging Team is actually a really good card. It's because it gives allies borrowing, so you can actually, if you're playing Earth and you're playing against Earth, this can be a bury prevention card, so it's really good. Highland Falconer, awesome elite. This is very good card. I mean, I was like looking so much for this during Gen Con. I was like trying to get as much of those. Prince Wizard, Land Surveyor, Core, Kelpie, Incinerate, Animal Smurf, Brain Miner, Explosion, and Simple Village. These are really good in Death Speaker decks, and at Gen Con, there were so many Death Speaker decks. Scavenger Bean, Cornerstone, Rolling Bullet, and our first avatar, Enchantress. And I've seen lots of Enchantress decks at Gen Con too. Enchantress is really good when you combine it with water. I guess for now, it's the best combination you can get with water, in my opinion at this point. Especially with the flood and everything. So it is actually really, it's good. I guess it's the only way you can use water at this point is to combine it with Enchantress. Maybe with Pathfinder, but I'm still haven't. I think I made a deck once, water with Pathfinder, and then I realized, dude, it's better to use Enchantress. So, Belfry, I already got tons of those. Not that exciting either. Well, actually, there could be some exciting ways to do it, but I haven't figured it out. Maybe ground. Erase and Hounds, Highland Clansman, Polar Bears, Lightning Bolt, and a Humble Village. So foils, we have 4. So I guess we already got like close to 50% of all the foil that we are supposed to get. So I guess it is a little bit left-sided. Evil Presence, Blades, Bold Demons of Adam. Oh, I think I put the ordinaries in the wrong pile. Crap. And here it is. Ordinaries here. Yeah, that's better. Bold Demons of Adam used to be a really killer card. Right now it's like, not really, but it's still really good when you draw in draft. I mean, it's really efficient. It's fairly large that it's hard to remove. It's really good. It's a really good card when you draw it, when you play draft. And Spring River. The draft experience with Sorcery is really fun. I mean, I have to say, I played it at Gen Con and I realized it was really fun. The balance of the cards are extremely well designed. You have the best draft experience. Seasoned Sellsword, awesome. This is a pretty good card too. It has some negatives, but if you can use it to your advantage. Disenchant. Boil, Unravel, Mortality, Teleport, Arid Desert. When you play a draft, there are lots of cards in here that are not really good and constructed, but in draft, it's so good. Like a good one is what's that? Amazon Warriors. I mean, if you're gonna play Amazon Warriors and constructed, there are way. Why is this so hard to open? Ugh. It's very unlikely you're gonna play Amazon Warriors and constructed because there's better, more efficient minions. But hey, I got another foil here for the Settlers. Payload, Trebuchet. Sandstorm, Pit Viper, Critical Strike, Sirocco Scorpions, Polar Bears, and Old Salt Anchorman as a foil. Awesome. This is really well balanced. It's nice art. I like Pompetti arts. Disenchant Speckled Stalker over Goons and a simple village. Not much sights here. Only Tadpole Pool right now. And no dual sights at this point. Flood. Oh, here's a horse again. Raised Dead. Font of Life and Unland Angler. Wicker Mannequin. This used to be a real killer card. It was a good control, water control card. Such correct Grey Wolves Maiden and a Bedrock. Awesome. Dryad, Caravan, Nice Lands, and an Arid Desert. Peregrine Apparition, Broad Frog, Outback Strider, in a minute. Okay, first, I would say like a hit, real hit. Elite Mix Aqua, awesome, very nice. Mad Dash, also Regan Sleep, and Amok Lamprey. This is my favorite water card. It's really nice. Borrow plus Submerge, so it's a really good vehicle for implanting eggs, and also keeping stuff at your sites too. It's not you can't drown it. You can't bury it. It's really nice. I love it. That's one of my favorite water cards. The Sea Serpent, the Wildfire, and Lone Tower. Muck Lamprey is one of those cards that's really good and constructed, and if you think about the theme, but not really good at draft because it's too weak. Major Explosion, coming hot. Nice. This is a really good spell too. It's like Crones, Fire Harpoon, Swamp, Low Lightning Bolt, 19 Mean, Scarecrow, and a Tufted Turtles. This is also an awesome Ordinary Beast. Very nice. So it looks like, yeah, I got most of the foils from the left side. So left side heavy for this box. Gothic Tower. Make sure you guys keep the ordinary sites. Well, I think most people don't have enough, so they'll keep it. But if you're gonna play draft, when beta comes out, you will need lots of sites. So keeping it will be important. And from the experience of playing draft, we need lots of these sites. Flanking Maneuvers, Summoning Sickness, Summoning Sickness, Summoning Sphere, Summoning Sickness, Dodge Roll, Angel's Egg, awesome. Yeah, so these are really good. It's really nice to keep it with the Muck Lampreys, so you can just keep it moving. Really nice. Trojan Cavalry, Bury, Pegasus, Pirate Ship, Wall of Air, Cloud Spirit, and Gothic Tower. Awesome. You know, I always want basic sites and foils. Basic sites foils are really nice to have as a collection. Violent and a Rustic Village. Escalon Cyclops. That's actually one of the elite exceptionals I'm missing for a set. Oh, finally, our first dual site Aqueduct. And oh, we got a Mixterra. Yes, awesome. Mixterra was my first mix I got in the first booster pack opening, so I really like it. I have memories with it. I was like really excited when I pulled that, and a Gothic Tower. At Gen Con, I was really running short on Mixterra, and I was like searching so much for it. Also the Mixterra too. Autumn Unicorn, Cyclops again, Upright Ridge, and another Enchantress. Lots of Enchantress. Caliban, Exortion, Iceland, Sea Serpent. No, Clansman. Also, Highland Clansman is one of those cards that's good and constructed too if you make, you know, dedicated decks with. And it's a killer when you have it, when you draw it for draft. I mean, if you have multiples of these coming at you, you're done. Like in the draft I had with some of the volunteer workers, I was playing Chris, and he got like 2 like Highland Clansmen out, and I was like, oh dude, I'm done. And the highest power of minions I got was like 4, and I was like, no, this is not gonna work. Oh, I got a Battle Mage. Guys. To my surprise, there weren't much Battle Mage decks at Gen Con. I thought someone would at least play it, you know. But I guess people really refrain from playing Battle Mage. But I saw someone who drew a Battle Mage at draft, and oh boy, he was killing it. It is good at magnetic puzzle. It is good when you actually draw at draft too, because it's typically really, you can make a real good aggro deck with it. And Grapple Shot was, of course, good at draft too. If you can draw these, you get a really good solid deck. Humble Village. Really strong cards, really still shine in draft settings. Next, Telekinesis, Deprival Empire, and a Land Deed. I was playing some decks that actually use Land Deed at Gen Con just for, you know, a fun deck. And it's really good to play with. It's really fun. It really messes up your opponent's mana counts, so it's really nice. Okay, Vantage Hills, Twitchman Hammers, Shield Maidens, and I think this is the second Viril Revenant that we got for this box. Well, Fire, Grapple Shot, Means Swamp, Buffalo, Protrusion, Cavalry, Pirate Ship. No, Pirate Ship is not really that good, but in draft, it's actually a really good blocker because it has 5. Salsa. Sometimes when you play draft, you don't get much like colors you want. You know, you always want to like play like air plus earth or air plus fire, but you don't always get the colors that you need. So sometimes you do need to play with water, in which I did for my draft session that I had. But you can play very well even with water too. Windmill, it is still a weaker color, but it's nonetheless, you can still win. I think I won. I was almost close to getting winning all 3 rounds in the pod, but there was like my opponent completely turned it over with playing Courtesan Theus at Death's Door, and I almost got him, but that was so close. Highland Falconer, very nice. And now I have a playset here. Awesome. Crowberry, Plume Passes, Midnight Rogue, and a Gothic Tower. Man. Marine Voyage. This is also another card that I haven't used much at all. Bull Demons of Adam. Well, looks like I'm getting lots of playsets here. Muse, Wall of Ice, Apprentice, Wizard, Man of Link, Wall of Air, Cloud, Dispel, Pit Viper, Amazon Word, Extinguish, and a Rustic Village. Interestingly, I'm only getting one unique at this point. So I guess unique is in the right pile, I guess. Lucky Charm, Trinket, Shield. Philosopher's Stone. Awesome. Our second unique. A stone. Awesome. That's good. That's a good sign. Are we going to get cores here? Oh, I'm so excited to pull all this stuff. Let's see. Okay. Here we go. I hope we get core. Oh, I got a foil here. Unicorn, Cyclops, Firebolt, and a Boneyard. Awesome. A killer card. You know, the sites are really good. I think there are lots of people saying, oh my god, site box is just a nightmare, but sites are good. Like Boneyard, really nice. Like, headless on. You will appreciate, I think, because there's not much active players showing it on YouTube, you might get the impression that sites are not valuable. Maybe like in terms of like, you know, the value things, but in terms of play value, sites are really good, especially the unique sites. I mean, most of them are killer sites. Whirling Blaze, another killer card when you have it on draft. This really kills everything. I mean, I had numerous situations where I was saved by having this card, Giganticism, as our second unique. Ravel, Chronicles, Wild, Whirling, Existing Ring, Drown, Miracle Worker, and a Dark Tower. Phase Assassin. I remember when this was an elite, but now it's exceptional and it's really good to use it. Wicked Witch. This is actually a pretty good control card, but it's just that it's pretty easy to remove it, so it hasn't seen much, I would say, it hasn't seen much place in the actual play scene right now. I think as more control strategies become more, let's say, more dominant, you might see that. Earth is also a pretty good color for control. Oh, we got a lighthouse here. Oh, and an oasis and a landing. Got lots of land there. Awesome. Look at Mannequin, Firebolts, Blood Ruby, Great Prince, Wizard, Man of Lang, Blink, Ogre Goons, and Dark Tower. Stab. Awesome. Scavenge Feed, Vantage Hills, and a Mountain Giant. The problem with Mountain Giant is that, you know, it's easier to cast large minions with just using Enchantress, and that's why this large minion effect really isn't used that much for Mountain Giant. Well, you don't use Mountain Giant as large minions. It's better to use other enchantments to play large minions, and that's one of the reasons why Mountain Giant is not as popular as it might want it to be. Shrink, Phantom Seed, Root Spider, always the GOAT card. Nimbus Gen. I don't know any Earth deck that doesn't run Root Spiders. Sunhounds, Highland Clansmen, Spin attack, calling Coons, Lightning Bolt, Pellet Bass, Rim, Tangle Train, Fade, and Red Desert. Still only 4 uniques. Where are my uniques here? I think I got an avatar. Recall, Psionic Blast, Poison Nova, and Maddening Bells. Maddening Bells, awesome. This I was playing with this with some of my constructed deck when I went to Gen Con. So I was like throwing Maddening Bells and Landies at opponents' site places, locations, and try to control their mana base. It's a pretty fun deck. Not as, I'll say a tier B deck, I guess. Not too strong, but it's like a pretty fun deck to play with. Reed's Dead. It's fun to play in Wrath of the Sea. Rain of Arrows, Drown, Disenchants, Light, Wallboard, Detonate, Inside Sword, Rose Sacred, and a Dark Tower. Man, it's so always fun to do box openings. It's always entertaining. Wind Blast, Headless Haunt, Evil Presence, and an Ancient Dragon. I think this is the first time I actually pulled an Ancient Dragon. I traded them to get some, but I never pulled it. So happy to pull it. Sandstorm, Pokemon Fighter, Sacred Scares, Sandworm, Critical Strike, and a Red Desert. Wow. I guess all the uniques are going to be in here. Where is my uniques? Where is my unique? Oh, but I think I pulled. Wait, I think I did accidentally put some unique. Maybe I did. Oh, I think I put some ordinary cards here. Shoot. Let's just move some ordinary cards. Here it is. I don't think I put much uniques down here. Yeah, I don't think I did. Good. So yeah, that means still 4 uniques. So I think I'm going to get, all my packs are going to be unique. Fully. Blaze, Enemy Undying, and Drums of Doom. Interesting. Well, Fire, Grammatic Fireballs, Blood Raven, Mad Dash, and a Sorcerer. So I guess these cards are going to be uniques. So this is going to be a unique, I guess. Firebolt, Gun Flames, Geyser, and a River of Flame. That's awesome. One of the best fire sites you can have if you're playing like Burn and stuff. Roaring Mustard, Lance Surveyor, Coral Leaf, Wall of Ice, Apprentice Wizard, Rain of Fire, Drown. Dodge Roll, Stone Seas, Jar Apricot, and go! Great, awesome, great old one. I was still missing this card in my playset too, so very happy to draw that great old one. Firewolves, Pit Vipers, Blood Ravens, Sedge Crabs, Grey Wolves, Polar Bears, Beast of Bird, Fun Boonies, Wall of Ice, Palabry Bats, Remote Desert. Iceberg. The problem with Iceberg, no one plays water. Chain Lady. Senior Cell Sword again. I think second one. Blink Blizzard. Go Goose. Exorcism. Polar Bears. Boil. UC More. Teleport. Scent Hounds. And Remote Desert. Coruscant Kobolds, Kite Archer, Monster Hunter, and Star Seed of Uhul. This is actually a fairly interesting card to play. I guess it's not strong at this point, but you can seriously mess, like, You can use it for like with great old ones and stuff. There are ways you can actually try to abuse that. I'm just really waiting for cards in the future that can really use that mechanic. Last pack. Nice lighthouse. Oh, Oasis. Oh, this is a site pack. Step and Crown of the Victor. I was not able to win the Crown of Victor Championship, but I guess I'm a little bit happy that I drew that because I don't think I have that card yet. Look, Lamprey Brewery. Maybe I wasn't able to win it because I didn't have that card. Wildfire, Gravel Shot, Spectral Stalker, and a Spring River. Okay, so summary. Let's see what we got. The uniques. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 good. Doing good. 8 uniques is good. Of course, the hit, the magnum opus, the best one, I guess. Next one, Boneyard. This is my other good one. Great old one because I didn't have one yet. River of Flames, awesome. And Crown of the Victor. Very awesome. Very nice box. I am very happy. So that's it for today. If you like this episode, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for future episodes regarding sorcery. Thanks for watching, and until next time, have a great game.